Okay, I'm here at the okay, this guy supposedly is really into it. I missed some here. I was here for, geez, a half hour already, and this has been an amazing, amazing turnout. So hopefully this will stay running now. I hate when the camera goes off. You know what I was doing this morning? Yes, sir.
That's okay.
Would you like to look this up when you go home? There you go. You can look it up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Listening to now,
You were feeding the dog. Go get him a sign.
You couldn't give him a card, Mark? Hey, would you like to look this up when you go home? You can look it up. Information never hurts you.
You're right.
It's round like a pizza. Would you like to look this up?
You're better at that out of the blue stuff where I'll let them go by. If I don't see that I can engage with them,
Well, try to say flat earth. At least the words get in their ears. You know? Flat earth, flat earth, flat earth.
I've been watching you on the last few weeks. You've been down the shore and stuff. People,
Would you like to look it up? You can take it home.
Representative of the township come up, tried to get you out and stuff like that, and I'm like, this lady's ridiculous. All the guy is doing is
Would you like to look this up? You can look it up when you go home.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I still forget why I'm here. I didn't get any.
Yeah, shame on you.
I've given a couple out.
a bunch of bullfrog.
It is.
Folks, here it's flat, 100%. Let me go. I'll stop back and I'll see you. I'll get the shirt.
Hi, would you like to look this up when you go home? I can tell you in 30 seconds what it's all about.
Is that your website?
No.
Is that her website?
Well, my 3 favorite videos are on here, and you can catch us through this website too.
All right, I will check you out.
Yeah.
I will check
Thanks
you
for
out.
stopping.
I might have seen you, but I
usually
don't
look with this
remember.
hat, and
I might have seen you, but
I
know
organized the
I've been
Ocean
watching
City.
his lately the last couple weeks and stuff like that.
do you ever see us out on the boardwalk at Ocean City?
Well, that's where I think I saw him at.
Oh, well, he's on the Point Pleasant, but he
that's right,
came
yeah.
down to Ocean City. I organized 3 events there. I organized the Times Square one.
All right.
You know, those.
I will check these out, but I've been
Yeah.
looking into it. Well, I've been into it for years, but I'm
Good.
glad that people are.
Catching on. But you got to join our group and come out with us.
Well, I was going to.
You'd be really good.
I was going to contact you, but I don't know how to get in touch with you. I don't know where everybody's at.
Yeah.
But
Okay, there you go. Good
He's got our
job.
phone number and stuff.
Well,
and
you're in
we'll
this
do-
area, though, right?
Yeah, we're in Solderton. We're like maybe
Good job.
15 minutes away.
Yeah, yeah.
15 minutes away. So.
Good.
All right, nice meeting you.
Thanks.
Thank
you
you.
too.
You don't feel it, right? Because you're not.
You can look this up at home. When you go home, you can look it up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Think about
definitely.
this.
Go ahead.
We're spinning at 1,000 miles an hour at the equator, right? All right. But that's not where the motion continues, where we're circling in an elliptical pattern. The sun at 66,000 miles an hour. Guys, a bullet travels at 1,500 miles an hour out of the
A gun? Yeah.
So think about that. You're going
Big guy that's
40, 50 times faster around the sun than that. But the
NASA
sun,
faking space travel stuff. Nobody stops.
500,000 miles an hour.
Here. Come look at the NASA stuff right there. Show them, Mark. You can use
I
them.
don't know your stuff.
Well, look at it. You can figure it out. Look at the NASA stuff.
They got the the CGI plane here.
Over there, about 20 verses at least. It's support the Earth is not moving according to God's
There
word.
you go.
They lie to us and they show
Excuse me. Would you like to look this up when you go home? No? Okay.
It was a surfer originally. We caught him with a water tank molded to reality.
And the reason why they're doing this is they teach Big Bang, they teach evolution, right? In
Yeah,
school.
yeah.
Well, is that really compatible with God?
Not evolution.
Are you really? Can I get you guys over? just talking about that yesterday.
I was with my brother.
About Big Bang and evolution.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah, they go hand in hand. Yeah, right.
And yeah, so it's not compatible. So what they've done is, I grew up believing in.
You can look this up when you go home.
Because
Don't be left behind. Everybody's catching on.
I like Ray Comfort. What he does is he says, "Do you believe that a book can come pop into existence in front of us from nothing, right?" And you go, and everyone's like, "No, I don't think I can. I've never seen that happen." And he says, "Well,
You can look this up when you go home.
It's called. I don't know if you've heard this.
It's the flat Earth, and there's scientific evidence. I can tell you in 30 seconds. Would you? Are you interested?
Just hiding guys.
Are you into science at all? No? Well, look it up. A lot of good information.
Okay, thanks.
So when I heard this,
After you figure it out, then you can't tell nobody because they think you're crazy.
You can't tell nobody. I can't help to tell people. It's like bubbling out.
which is crazy. I didn't mean to hit you guys. You guys got the information? Yeah. Please look into it. It's so important for your daughter because
Yeah, get a bottle of wine and sit down.
They don't know it.
You gotta sit down.
I don't think it's purposeful, but I think it's out of ignorance.
Hey, would you like to look this up when you go home?
I'm a retired science teacher.
Oh my gosh, you'll love this. It will keep you from getting dementia.
Well, then I'll read it.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
That woman in the striped top is a retired science teacher.
Oh no.
I said, then you'll love this. It'll keep you from getting dementia. They both laughed. You got to say something funny, you know?
That's good. That's good. I'm glad you're on here.
Hey!
I guess I'll try to. I'm going to put the backpack on. That way I can move around and catch other conversations. 'Cause otherwise it's hard to.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Sure.
have it plugged in. That way it'll last for a while.
Yeah, because it's hard to keep you within a boundary.
I just wanted to check. Is it working? Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for setting that up.
You can look this up when you go home.
It's under the right heading.
Okay. Aw. Yes, it's still doing it. I hope you got him one of those bones over there. No. They look good.
Watch what he eats.
Oh.
Balloon? We got balloon launches down high.
Excuse me. Can I have your card?
No.
Did you get a card?
That's called a fisheye
You
lens.
can take that home with you.
Thank you.
I'll take one home.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, if you're taking stuff, take my card. I like people to research flat Earth.
I'm in everywhere.
Hang on, I'm going to put it on Maryland. And I'm going to move this
Round like a pizza. There's an edge.
No, it's like a spear.
No. No, look. Squeeze it. Crush.
Thank you.
Would you like to look this up when you go home?
Yeah, that one doesn't.
It's good science evidence. You
Yeah.
want to look this up?
I just figured while I'm gone.
There you go.
I think you guys work this area. And,
Would you like a card? You can look this up when you go home.
Thank you.
It's very new. It's hot on the internet. People are talking about it all over the place. Would you like to take this home?
I'll take it.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I'd flex, but I'd like this shirt. That's very cute.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah.
Would you like that?
You guys ever hear the Earth flat Earth sign?
Would you like to take this home? Look it up. Did you ever hear about flat Earth? It's the hottest thing on the internet. Are you kidding? Everybody knows about it. But they never researched it. So you got to watch these videos down here at the bottom. Just type that in and you'll get the videos. Okay?
I'm going to go get some signs, people. So I'm finally back out here with Marilyn.
Hey!
And so anyway.
Here you go, sir. Would you like to look this up when you go home?
Sure.
It's about the flat Earth, and we have scientific evidence for that.
That the Earth is flat?
Yes, sir.
I believe it is too.
Do you? How do you think that? Oh,
I'm just kidding.
no, because there was a guy stopping there. He said he's been researching it too. Didn't
Oh,
know
really?
about us. Yeah. Yeah, it's really true. 2.5 years I've been looking into it.
Oh, really? And
Yes.
the Earth is flat.
Yes, and now I go out and teach
Now,
it.
are we living on the top or are we living on the bottom?
Well, I only know what we're living on is the top to me, you know.
Yeah.
So look here. Here, look.
We're live streaming. We're live on YouTube today. So hi.
If it's flat, you get a line reflection.
Here's the thing.
But if it's curved, like the paper's curved, you only get a spot. This is reality. So we get the line. So it's worth looking into.
Okay, thank
Have
you.
a good day. She has a card. There we go.
Spinning, they say, at over 1,000 miles an hour.
I know it sounds funny, but there's a lot of evidence.
All right, so a bullet, when it leaves a gun, it travels at over about 50. I'll be there in a second. Bullet. So that's how it moves. So you have an idea how fast it's spinning around at the equator. So the action doesn't end just there, though. We're actually traveling around the sun.
Would you like to take this home and look it up?
Right. Guess what? We're still
Would you like to look up information on the flat Earth? Scientific information?
almost 500,000.
Scientific information? When I was your age, my freckles just grew together. That's how I got sun
how my
tan.
mom
I
was,
know,
too.
isn't that awful? Hi, honey.
They say like 500,000 miles an hour. Actually, added up, I think the universe is expanding at like 1,000,000 miles an hour too, or something crazy.
That's what they say. Who's to know?
So guys,
Hi there. How are you? I like your hat.
Thank you.
stuff.
Would you like to look this up?
No, thank you.
Right? And what we think now is that the teachers, your teachers, they're ignorant. They do not know. They are no. Well, you know what ignorance? You know what
Ignorance means they don't know. It doesn't mean they're stupid.
Yeah,
you know.
like what I'm saying is they're not maliciously lying to you. I don't
just
believe
don't
they are.
know.
They just don't know any better, right? And so the point is that you got to start looking into this, and you can start asking questions. Your teachers will not be able to answer it. You can ask them. You know gravity, right? They tell us gravity makes water stick to a ball. Have you guys ever seen water stick to the outside of a ball, like you pour it on a basketball? Can you imagine sticking to that basketball?
How does that water stick to that?
How does the water on our globe stick to it, guys?
Do you know any other examples of water sticking to the outside? Well, it's painted. Yeah, it's painted already.
Guys, we believe that, right? We just choose to believe it. And why? Because gravity makes the water. In college, gravity. Check this out, right? In order to determine gravity,
Would you like to look this up when you get home? It's good
You
information.
know the mass, you need to know the density, right? Okay. The Earth, they say, the ball Earth, they claim, is 4,000 miles to the center of the Earth from the crust, okay? You know how far the deepest we've ever dug is? Only 8 miles. So, we've only dug.
Do you want to look this up?
How the heck do they know what's
Good information.
How dense the density of the Earth below 8 miles? They don't. So they have no idea about gravity. They lied. Right? Do you understand what I'm saying there? You guys are smart. I love it. How you doing, bro? You good? So you think the Earth's flat already, or not yet?
You think you have issues. Here's the flat Earth. Why don't you look it up when you go home?
I'm all right, thank you.
Give some t-shirts out. I want it. If somebody, but the only thing is that if I give you a t-shirt, I need you got to ask teachers questions, and you got to look in on YouTube. I have this channel, Flat Earth 101, on this website. Go to it. And I don't want you. The biggest key here is to do the exact opposite of what your teachers want you to do. I'm going to ask you.
Hey, want to look this up when you go home?
You understand?
Oh, you have one. You're going to be very smart very soon. That's my prediction. It's good science, Mom.
And you come up and you come to your own conclusion.
Gave out 2 more
Because what
cards.
I'm trying to tell you
Only 2?
they're telling
I think I gave around 200.
you. They're not asking you to do your own investigation and to learn on
Hi,
your own
buddy.
subject.
Would you like to look this up when you go home?
This is what happened.
You're welcome. I can answer your questions. Just come on back. Did you win that? I like it. Does it say something on there? Yeah. Put it in something soft so it doesn't fall and break. You'll be upset. Put it in your mom's bag. Put it in her bag. Okay, stick it in something. Would you like to look this up when you go home?
You lie, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna
I can answer your questions if you have any.
people who write this book are it's impossible, right? That they could
Would you like to look this up?
No, I wouldn't.
You can look this up when you get home. It's good science information.
I'm okay, thank you.
Okie doke.
So I really appreciate you guys listening. She has little cards if you guys will take.
Yeah, did y'all get a card?
And, like I said,
Y'all
I'm
can
gonna give
have
you
a
the
card.
shirts. If you guys want, come back. And,
Y'all can have a card. How's that? And that's the flat Earth map.
Please look into it.
Bye, guys.
I'm gonna go get my shirts and those things.
Oh, I hope you brought my other small shirt.
Yeah, I did. I have a small
Thank
shirt for
you.
and we'll do it.
Thank you.
Cool. And there's like 80 people watching, so
Really?
chat with them if you
Hey, how you doing? We'll turn you up here so
want. Yeah.
we can see the banners that Dave has
I'll be
here.
back. I'm gonna go to my car.
All right, run.
We're just trying to.
Did you get a card? You can look this up when you go home.
It's okay.
Okay, it's absolutely true.
Now they're TV believers.
Oh, TV believers. Oh. You want to look this up when you go home? It's a good science study, no matter how you look at it.
I will definitely take one.
Hey,
Okay.
did you hear about that in school yet? That the Earth's flat?
Not yet, but I saw you.
Is he with you, or do you want your own card? Okay, there you go.
Eric Bay, 200 proofs the Earth is not a spinning ball.
Would you like a card? No? This flat Earth is true. They're lying to us.
They're lying.
Yes, they are. NASA is a fake propaganda organization. They never went to the moon.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't actually land on the moon. It doesn't have any like dirt. It's not firm. Do you want to look this up when you go home?
It used to have a T in front of the name. The National, right? That's the same letters that are in Satan. They got
So hi everybody. I hope you're doing well today. We are doing fabulous. We are fab. I'm going to talk to you for just a minute, because if you're not out doing activism, then you don't know what joy is, because this is joy. This to share the truth with people who don't know how much joy my cup overfloweth. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And here we go. And it's just wonderful to talk to people who were believing lies, and now you tell them the truth, and it's like you can see the little wheels turning. So I'm just so excited to be here and tell everybody, and so glad you're watching. And we got Zoom Truth out again. I've been trying to kick him in the butt, and now he's out and he's back. Zoom is back.
North India.
Would you like a card? You can look this up when you go home.
I know all about it already.
You know? So you believe the flat Earth?
I don't believe. I just have a coworker who tells me about it every day.
All right. Here, nobody will know. You can look it up when you go.
There's like zero chance that I'm ever.
You want to look it up when you go home?
The most bizarre thing ever.
It is.
I know.
I know.
I know.
That's what I thought 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
What
made you convince you that it was flat Earth?
Well, I watched that video at the bottom, 200 proofs, Earth is not a spinning ball. That's what my banners are about. All those numbered blocks coincide. But
one thing in particular?
well, there's no curvature. For there to be a spinning ball with an equator of 24,901 miles, there has to be a formula that says how far out and how far down it goes. There has to be. That's spherical geometry, right? So there is no curvature. You can't find it anywhere. You stand in Atlantic City and you can see Wildwood 32 miles away, and that should be under 640 feet. No.
What about the picture from space?
Do you ever see that pool right here? Look. This is NASA. This is NASA.
I'll look at the video.
200 proofs. Run spelled backwards is ner. That's a ner from me. I know. You want to look this up when you go home? It's about the flat Earth. It's a real thing. Yes. You heard it on the internet, right?
No.
Okay. Well, it's pretty soon all your school friends are going to talk about it.
That it's not round anymore? And it's
Never was.
Flat?
Yes. Never
yeah, I
was.
guess never.
We have scientific evidence.
If it was flat, then I'd be squished.
See, NASA's been lying to us. They're a propaganda machine, actually. The moon isn't even like dirt. You can't even land on it. You can see right through it, actually. At nighttime, you can see stars through it. In the daytime, the unshaded part is blue, like the sky. You can see right through it. Just check things out. Why? Control. You know, the kings never let the serfs read. Do you know that?
If it was flat, then I'd be a
Because
pancake.
they think they have a divine right to rule over us humans. They think they're divine. So then, now they have to figure out, since we have the internet, they have to figure out clever ways to fool us.
The Earth is a circle.
You watch that video down at the bottom, it's 200 proofs. It's right on here, you'll find my 3 favorite videos. And you can watch those videos. You want to take it with you and stick it in your bag? Yes, YouTube.
If it's YouTube, they'll watch it.
The voice of the people. The voice of the people. Right?
Wait, we'll see you on YouTube?
Love your hair, buddy. Okay, so I hope this music is not copyrighted. It doesn't sound like anything I know. And jazz, you know, anybody could do jazz, like, and it wouldn't really sound the same both 2 times in a row. Oh, here, would you like to look this up when you go home?
Sure.
Sure. Thank you. I told all your listeners that if they're not out being active, they're not finding the joy. Woohoo!
I guess I'm with you.
Where's your little grocery cart?
You know what? When I left, I was like, oh, this isn't going to be that big. So I didn't bring it with me because I didn't have. I
Oh, ye of little faith.
I was so. Duh.
I'm telling you. Oh, ye of little faith. Ah. Here, you want to look this up when you go home?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're not really good till you know it's flat.
Guys, it's flat. I'm telling you. Come on.
It
over
is.
here. I'm live streaming right now on Zoom. You
You could be on the YouTube.
Yeah. Come on.
Here you go.
Don't be shy. Honestly, have you heard of flat Earth? You haven't. Okay. Now let me ask you a couple questions. Do you have any idea how fast they say we're spinning at the equator right at this moment?
I'll give you a hint. There's 24 hours in a day, and the equator is just a little over 24,000 miles. So that makes it,
I don't know.
Good for you.
1,000.
1,000 miles an hour. That's exactly right.
yeah, she said it.
They say we're spinning right now, folks.
Here, would you like to look this up? You can look it up when you go home.
Equator. Now, a bullet.
You can look this up when you go home.
Barrel of a gun. It's traveling at 1,500 miles an hour. So we're only going 500 miles an hour less than the speeding bullet. What is the speed? 1,500 feet per second.
How's that translate? Come
How does that
on.
translate into miles per hour? You know? Do it.
Would you like to look this up when you go home?
I don't believe in flat Earth. I'm sorry.
Okay, did you ever research it?
I'll fix it. Guys, anyway, so if we're
You can look this up when you go home.
at the equator, right? Then we're traveling around the sun, they tell us.
Yeah.
Are you want to join us for a second? This is great. You
These
okay?
guys gotta go to the bounce house.
All right, cool.
Go bounce house. That's really cool.
Marilyn, can you get them some paperwork too?
Sure. You can look this up when you go home. Yeah. It's very cool. I can tell you about it in 30 seconds.
Then the sun is
If you want.
traveling 500,000 miles.
This is the flat Earth map right here. North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. Captain Cook logged 60,000 miles, and he kept the shore to his port side. But the textbooks, they say he got lost in the Pacific. How do you get lost when you can see it right there? So they're lying in the textbooks. If there's a formula, if there's a sphere, there has to be a formula for how far out and how far down. Okay, the drop off. This is the formula. We should not see Chicago 60 miles across Lake Michigan, but we can. We can see it.
We can't wait so well, guys.
And there's a lot of other examples. Here you go. On a flat plane, you get a line of reflection.
Water, right? You know that water.
But if it's a curved surface, you only get a spot. You can do that experiment at home with glossy paper and a light bulb. So you look all this stuff up. It goes with 200 proofs. All these blocks, you'll see them on that video. So if you're walking around and think of a question, come back and ask me.
I will.
All right.
We're actually down here with the booth.
Oh, all right.
You, so I was wondering.
Yeah. Do you have any other questions now? You can ask.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right, well, think about it. Did you ever hear this before?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you think?
It's interesting.
My daughter gets those shoes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, so this banners, both the banners are about the 200 proofs video. See the numbers correspond with the,
Yeah.
so you'll see all those pictures again. But this is about NASA. Come over on this side, you'll see the, want to look this up, sir? Yeah.
You got a flat earth?
Yeah, we do. This is a flat Earth map. North Pole's in the center. Antarctica goes all the way around the outside edge. All these world organizations use a flat Earth map, but they leave off Antarctica. I don't think they want you to know that it goes around the outside. So if there's a sphere, spherical geometry says that you have to have a formula for how far out and how far down it drops, right? So here's our formula. Here's Chicago, across Lake Michigan, 60 miles. That should be hidden under 1,700 feet. You should be looking through the water at it, but no, it's right there. When I'm in Atlantic City, I can see Wildwood 32 miles away. That should be 640 feet down. There aren't even any buildings that tall down there in Wildwood. Now, Atlantic City, there are tall buildings. So this is what it's like. You know, it goes around. And there's also evidence that there's a crystalline dome. Because if you look up lightning sprites, they come off the dome. And then you can see it up there. So we have star trails. You leave the aperture open on the camera and you get these perfect circles, right? But now come over on the other side. Because this is what they're teaching us. This is what they want us to believe in the schools. The blue spirals. Do you think we'd ever get perfect circles out of our camera on a model like that? That's what they want us to believe. That we're all chasing the sun and swirling around it. Going through infinite space, right? That doesn't happen.
So Galileo was a nut, huh?
You know what? We're finding out a lot of these people in the history were not like real people. Some of them weren't real. Like Aristophanes, we're even saying, where did he come from? Nobody else ever talked about him.
Yeah, the Catholic Church tried to kill Galileo.
Well, you have to question everything. Really? Was that, you know? I don't know. I'm not, all I know is what I see and what I do and test.
Since
And
they're satellites, when we see the Earth and it's round.
satellites never point up. These dishes, they don't point up. It's all a ground-based system. You go over a hill, you lose your cell service. Why? Because it's straight up. You shouldn't be going over hills and have any effect on your cell service. There's no satellites. The only time there's a satellite is if they put it on a weather balloon and they want to take some pictures and say, look, we got pictures. No.
Yeah, but I did mission work in Africa. I used to see them at night, going in and out of the atmosphere.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You saw lights.
I saw satellites.
You saw lights. Could you see detail? How? They're about. All right.
I was in the Air Force. I was in the military. I saw satellites.
Okay, but what were they doing? Were they orbiting by themselves? I mean, really? Or were they on a long tethered weather balloon? You know, really?
No, there's orbits.
I don't believe that.
I was
You
in the
watch this
military.
video
I've seen it. I've
and
seen
look into it.
I was in the military. I've seen satellites.
Well, yes, so what? I talked to many military guys. They can see 20 miles off of a ship. Then they put in, I said, oh, I had to calculate for the curvature. Really? But it was in the computer, so they didn't really know what they were doing.
I was in airborne command post. We used to beam off satellites to communicate with the submarine.
Is that right?
So we could launch.
Guess how
missiles.
far the dome is. You can bounce things off the dome.
Oh well. Thank you. It's interesting.
Yeah, well, look into it. Hi there. Oh, sure you can. Do you have a question? Okay, sorry.
That's as flat about here as your 30 miles.
Yeah? Yeah, I'll debate you with half my brain tied behind my back.
So cool, now you have to start drinking coffee. You can put your hot chocolate.
Would you like to look this up?
Okay, go.
You can look this up at home. It is flat.
We've got good information on this website. Eric Bay, History of the Flat Earth. Marilyn, do you have? Can I have one of those? Give to him. Yeah, for that gentleman.
Here you go.
That has some information just to look into it, because we don't we're not like teachers and stuff. We're asking people to trust the word he said and do your own investigation. By just
Would you like to look this up at home?
you'll find out.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They debunk flat Earth.
Do you know anything about it?
No, I'll listen to the other man over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can answer your questions if you have any. The flat Earth map is over here.
The Bible that relates to flat Earth. Anyhow, his subscriber count went from 12,000 2 days ago to like 9,000, and then
Want to look this up at home?
down to 2,000. They unsubscribe, and I've had my own subscribers.
Here, information cannot hurt you.
There is like a
Yep.
war on the truth that people are not aware of. It's every aspect of life. Have a good one. Steve, I have some shirts right in there. If you want, grab one if you like. I'm going to wear stuff that. Yeah, it's the truth, you know. Guys, anybody have an idea how
Would you like a card?
right now? They tell us how fast it's spinning.
Would you like to look this up? You can look it up at home.
This guy, I think, how many? Faster than that, bro.
Have fun, buddy. I think your dad's got one of these.
1,600 miles an hour.
Did you get one of these? You can look it up at home.
No, we're good, thank you.
It's traveling, they tell us, around the sun at 66,000 miles an hour. Guys, 66,000 miles an hour. We're hurling around the sun, right? It is funny, right? When you start to think about this stuff. But that's not where it is.
Would you like to look this up at home?
Thank
It
you.
won't hurt you.
Right.
Spinning that fast. We should understand.
Check this out.
If I drop my keys,
Our government's lying to us. That's a novelty, don't you think?
Check this out. The sun
Would you like to look this up at home?
No, can I?
Sure.
Information doesn't hurt you.
Thank you.
miles an hour. You don't feel a thing.
Here, would you like to look this up?
Don't trust what I said.
No? Can he have it?
I have no idea what's going on.
let me grab them shirts.
You can look it up. When you get home, nobody will ever know.
I will be checking you.
There should be mediums, some mediums in here and larges, but you're gonna have to kind of. Yeah. And Maryland,
I got my small. Yeah, I'm good.
that's cool.
Yeah, there's another small in there. She might be a small.
Yeah. If anybody's listening, those
These are
shirts
large,
only
right?
cost $3 each. Or no, they were
$6.60.
$6 each.
$6.60. Want to look this up, guys? Information cannot hurt you.
Oh no, thank you. And I don't want to do money, but like I got 50 of them, so it's like $300. And so if people like those and want to do more,
Yep.
no, maybe go fund me.
What do you think?
I don't know what to think.
I know. It's wild. Look, this is on NASA website. You just go look it up. This is right off their website. Same diameter. How can there be two different sizes of the United States? They just mock us. They are mocking us because we don't know this stuff, you know? They'll tell us anything and we'll believe it. And that's dangerous. I'm thinking I should take these and put them up.
No, not quite that fast.
Whoops.
1,600 miles an hour. The sun, they say, is traveling, while the sun is traveling through space at almost 500,000 miles an hour. They do all that motion, right? 500,000 miles an hour. Right? Pretty intense speed. It is. Right? So we have flow of water. We know that water always finds the level. We know that. Right? So how do we get water?
Hey, Mark. Mark, can you help me here for a minute?
Outside of the ball, spinning 1,000 miles an hour at the equator, and how do we get that to stick? I know your answer. Tell me.
I'm gonna set these up and tie him here in the middle. Can you just help hold this for a second?
One major problem. Don't steal my iced tea. But in order to determine gravity,
Don't steal your iced tea.
stole it.
object.
Oh.
Agree with that?
I was pretty confident you
Well,
wouldn't
that's what they
steal
told
it.
us, right? I mean, gravity is clearly what they're doing is gravity when they tell us what they know about gravity. They're describing what is taking place, a phenomenon, right? What they don't tell us is what Neil deGrasse Tyson is on TV. All right, well, he's quoted this, but I guess he says he is. And when he says gravity is, when it comes to what gravity is, we don't know. Okay. So that's interesting.
Here, can you bring that end over here?
To know what it is that is causing this to happen. Even more importantly, though, that is that you're determining
Yeah, I have to make them a little bit on an angle.
in order to figure out what gravity is and what that constantly means. Well, guess what? In order to know mass, we need to know the density of an object, right? All right. So here's where it gets tricky. They say the radius of your
How do you figure out these little ball things here?
The ball things?
They come with it?
No, no, Dave got those for me.
Man has ever done on this quote planet. Deepest we've ever done there. 8 miles.
So then I just tie it onto here.
How do they determine what the density of that matter is? 3,000.
Yeah, well, you gotta do something.
Yeah, I don't see the horses, but I sure as heck smell.
Oh no, it's dog poop across the way.
This is horse poop.
No,
She has paperwork on this stuff. You need to look it up because this is the tip of the iceberg.
there, that's better. People can see better now.
Is a lie.
Here, would you like to look this up when you go home?
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
I spoke with a guy who hasn't
Can
paid
look this
taxes
up.
in 40 years, federal taxes. Hasn't paid a dime in 40 years, and I congratulated on him because they take those funds from us. They don't need our funds. I don't want to get off flat earth. Here you guys go.
Take it.
You see this? Super. No, I appreciate you taking the moment. I really do. Check it out for yourself. Okay. You guys see that photo where the this one here, where you see the sun setting, which we've all seen, or rising, right? Well, I did this experiment myself at my house, and what I did is I took plexiglass and a light. And it's just a simple experiment, basic, but if you have a little bend to it, you know that, and you have the light at the opposite end, you naturally know the light isn't going to curve over the bend. We know this stuff, right? So do you tell me, if the Earth is curved, how do we see that?
Here, you can look this up when you go home.
How do you see that? How do you
Uh-oh. Ah,
I can't have that. I need that.
lost your label.
I lost my solution to a puzzle.
Oh my goodness, you don't want to lose that. Every once in a while you get a gust of wind.
Yeah, well, I always liked it better when I was thinking it was horse manure, not dog.
Dog poop. Yeah, it was dog poop. Hey, go get a shirt on.
I don't do that.
Oh, you're gonna have to break you in.
You keep working.
Here. Would you like to look this up? You can look this up at home. It's absolutely true.
What's nice?
Yeah, go ahead. You can look this up when you get home. Go ahead. Give it to your mom. Good job. Hi there. Did you ever hear this before? I can tell you in 30 seconds. You won't ever believe it. I know. Would you like to look this up when you go home?
No, good.
It's really good information. Would you like to look this up when you go home? Yeah, sure. What are you going to do?
Get her drink.
Good job. You're thinking about it, aren't you?
Me and a friend were interested in this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Did you get one of these?
No, I did not.
Oh, my goodness. You can have one, honey. Yeah, sure. Hi, would you like to look this up?
Yeah, sure.
Did you ever hear about it?
Yep.
Have you looked into it?
No.
Ah, well, check the videos out down here at the bottom.
All right.
Now, wait a minute. Aren't you guys going to put on a demonstration or something?
Yeah, we'll be performing later.
Oh, up here on the... Oh, okay. I love Irish dancing. Would you like to look this up? Yeah, come on. I know you're itching to do it. Would you like to look this up?
Oh, no thanks.
Yep.
It's for taxes, it's for voluntary, we unknowingly choose to pay something, which is not an obligation. So they fake us, they trick us into doing things. The same thing with court. The court, when you show up in court, you are literally giving them jurisdiction over you. Like there's so much information that, vaccines, you might be familiar with vaccines and the dangers of vaccines. Just one thing after another. I believe like people is in control. I really do. But I really appreciate you talking, man. Thank you. See you guys. Sorry I was chatting so much.
It's been a while since you've been out, so now you got to let it all out.
I know. Too much though. I know. I got to stop. I think I'm on.
You're funny.
So.
Did you look this up? You can look it up when you go home.
Thanks.
Would you like to look it up when you're home?
Thank you.
I do, actually. You do? My legs are shaking.
Oh, okay. All right.
Here, you can look this up when you go home.
Right there.
You can look it up. Good information on the back.
So they tell us we're spinning 1,000 miles an hour at the equator. They tell us that
Here,
the
you can
sun,
look this up.
Right, is traveling 66,600
You can look it
miles
up
an
when you
hour
go
in an
home.
elliptical manner. Okay.
We'll look it up when you go home.
Sorry. At 66,000 miles.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right.
When I first heard this, I called them idiots. I called them idiots. Okay? Look, let me ask you this. You think technology goes backwards? That's how we used to shower in the ISS. This is how they do it today.
Did you ever hear this before?
Yes, I have.
And what do you think? Crazy, huh?
Yeah, I studied astronomy in college. And,
Really? Did you ever see that video called Star in a Jar?
and I've been in high altitude aircraft and have seen the curvature of the Earth. So
Really? Are you sure it wasn't like your field of
It was the
vision?
curvature of the Earth.
Your field of vision? Would you like to look this up when you get home?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi there.
Here's a good one. Neil deGrasse Tyson tweeted this out.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be from the top of Everest, right?
Yeah.
Only problem is this is a ball. This is called a fisheye lens, right?
Yeah.
So Neil deGrasse Tyson, the physicist, was misrepresenting that the Earth is a ball from the top of Everest. Which it would never. Would
you like to look it up?
The Earth would be if you're only
Small,
a
right?
few miles. Yeah.
Small, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and now check this one out. This one is a real photo from the top of Everest. No curve, right? Because there is no curve, guys. It's flat. It's
No curve.
You got to do some research.
Would you like to look this up?
They lie to us.
You can look it up when you get home.
I'm good, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, take a look at some of these
Would you like to look it up?
Okay. Take a picture? 100%. Of course, I'm taking video.
Hey, wait! Show that guy this. He said there's curvature.
Oh. Well, you know, that's what I used to think too. It's all right.
Yeah, I dated an astronaut's daughter at Yale,
So that makes it real?
Dated an astronaut's daughter.
Hey man, this stuff is hard. It's hard. It's
I know.
Come on, come on. I call them idiots. I call us idiots.
I know.
Guys.
Here, would you like to look this up?
Anybody know how fast they tell us that the Earth spins at the equator? I do. I know how fast. You know how fast? You didn't expect a test on the sidewalk, did you? They tell us we're spinning
1,000 miles an hour. Tell them.
1,000 miles.
There you go. Now, 1,000 miles an hour, right? Just hold with me for 1 second.
I
It's
told
very
them.
important, guys. They also tell us that we're spinning around the sun. The Earth spins around the sun. You ready for this speed? 66,600 miles an hour. We're flying around the sun. But it doesn't end there, guys, because the sun, they tell us, is traveling through space at almost 500,000 miles an hour. Now, the last time you went to a lake or a pond and you saw it and it was a mirror, right? Right. Can you explain to me how you can have that type of motion taking place and yet you can have a body of water not have a ripple in it? Not even a ripple. When was the last time you saw water? I'm sorry to attack you guys, by the way, too. I haven't been out in a while. They let me out.
He gets excited.
But